Can you hear me? Get some more light in here. Enlightenment. You still can't hear me?
We can hear you, but you're very quiet.
Oh no.
I think you're okay. Volume-wise, you're okay.
I have like a special microphone here. Is that, can you hear that better? Okay. I love coming here. I love to talk about what I love with who I love, and most of all, I love, love, love. To love you. I love loving you. It's a great joy of my life to not to give love or receive love necessarily, because to me it doesn't feel like love can be really given or received. It can just be felt. Love that is received humbly and openly and warmly is a giving as well as a receiving. And love that is given fully and completely is a receiving of love. So it's not like money really, where you save it, you stash it away for a rainy day or for when you're retired. It's quite the opposite, really. It when you give it away, when you give all of it away, all the love you have in your heart, it comes back tenfold. It's as if giving it is an investment that returns even more. And the more that you give, the more that you find you have to give. It's an incredible thing. And it really is like an investment. When you love someone or something, it's an investment. It's you're investing in the love within that person. You're investing within the good, the joy, the warmth everywhere in the world. Because investing in the love within one person is investing within the love within everybody. Because that one person, the more love that they feel, the more love that they give, the more love that they get, the more love that everybody gets. And it's free. It's a free thing. It's not, there's no downside. There's no there's no risk of losing your investment. Sure, you can get your heart broken. It does happen, and it does hurt. But you can even love the hurt, and you can recognize that even the pain is just an artifact of your love. It's an artifact. It's not separate. It's a piece. It's a part of. It means that you love. It's telling you that you love. And this is such a great joy. Such a great joy. There's nothing there's nothing in my life that I want or that I need when I'm feeling this love for everybody here. Unconditional, unconditional love. It's so nourishing. Nothing else seems to matter as much as this love, because this love makes the immense beauty of life even more beautiful somehow. And no one is an enemy. No one ever does me wrong. It's all a chance to love somebody deeper and to recognize that their action was not a personal offense to me. It was not an attack upon me or anything. We can all be misguided. We can all make mistakes. We're human. That's probably what we do best. And that's what love is. That's what love is here for. Because it's not just a human thing. To me, it's one of the very few feelings. It's beyond a feeling. It's divine. It's an incredible arousal of the spirit beyond just the body, the spirit beyond even the astral realms. There's this incredible fullness. And the sensations of being alive, the very subtle tingling that can be felt in your fingers, the vibrations of everything in this reality. They can be they can be full and empty at the same time. But when love comes flooding in, there is no sense of emptiness. There's no it's completely wholesome and full. There is no spot that is missed by the embrace of this love. Not a single corner of your mind, not a single crack of your heart. It's all filled. When I come here, in my imagination of my mind and of my heart, I I look at each of you and I I touch your face. I touch your head. I run my fingers through your hair. I caress your ears. Slide my hands down your jaw, your shoulders. I imagine your whole body there. And I touch your legs and your calves and your feet in such a soft way. And then I put my forehead to your forehead, my forehead to your chest, my forehead to your feet. I embrace you. Everywhere I touch, I love. Doesn't matter what shape, doesn't matter what how soft or how firm your body is. It's in my imagination. It doesn't matter. It's just, I know most people aren't comfortable with being touched like that, and that's okay. That's the beauty of my imagination, is that it feels real to me. It feels intimate to me. And it brings such an influx of incredible love for each of you. And not just love for the idea of you or the imagination of you. It's love for everything that you are as a person, as a spirit, and beyond. And with this same sort of imagination, I bow inwardly and outwardly. I bow, my mind bows down. My mind submits, surrenders. It surrenders to that which is watching it, even if I don't know what that is. And it surrenders to that same presence within every single sentient person, being. that is watching me from the same seat. And this is a profound opening reception. It feels like, to me, it feels like a flower blooming, like a morning glory that every day that the sun comes out, it blossoms and soaks in the sun. And when the sun goes down, it turns back into a bud until the sun comes up again. When I'm thinking, when I'm in my head, when I'm coming up with words to speak, all of the petals concentrate, they fold together, and my head feels full of energy, of an intensity. And then as soon as I bow, doesn't even have to be a real physical bow, but I bow down within my mind, and this intensity blossoms, it opens, it sinks downwards and opens, and the intensity fills upwards, outwards, and sinks into my chest, downwards into my pelvis, downwards below my feet, expanding, opening like a flower blossoming. And then I'm floating on some magnificent rose or something. It feels so delicate and soft and pleasant. And I bask and I soak up the sunlight, the light within. And it just feels like love is completely flooded my entire existence. And it's not scary. I remember years ago standing at the edge of that place of opening and letting love flood in. And it was terrifying because I didn't know what was beyond that threshold. I was holding on to something. But it's not scary. Once you dive in, once you surrender, when you bow, and you allow something greater to fill you, when you clean yourself out of all the junk that we have all accumulated over years and years. It's just taking up space. It's taking up space for that love could fill. And it causes a fear of love almost, because you have these items that you want to hold on to, and you're afraid that if love flows in, it'll destroy these items. It will make them seem meaningless or useless. But if you knew the feeling of this love, you would give up everything. Everything. You'd give up your name. You'd give up everything you own. Your car, your house, your clothes, your beard. Or if you're Van Gogh, your ear. I don't recommend that though. You would give up everything. Because once you've been flooded with this feeling, and it's completely wiped out everything else inside of you, you can't imagine living without it. And suddenly all the items that you had in your life that seemed so big, that had so much gravity to them, are completely washed away. It's like owning a big mansion, and you think, I have this really nice big mansion. And then a tsunami comes, and your mansion is nothing. Your mansion is debris. Immediately, what seems so huge has been dwarfed. Like looking at the moon your whole life, thinking it's so big and grand, and then being thrust into the sun and being absolutely inundated by light and heat and the feeling of being in the presence of something impossibly huge. Mount Everest itself pales in comparison. a moment of silence to bask in the light of love. Your love is more valuable than gold, no matter how much love you feel like you have in your cup. Offer it to somebody. Offer your treasure, your greatest treasure, to somebody, and your cup will be refilled. Your cup will always be refilled. Love doesn't have to be so rare. It's in all of us. It's in all of us. And sharing it can help somebody find it within themselves while simultaneously growing it within yourself. It's a treasure that was made to be shared. I love you. 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 I love you so much.